Hello, people. Welcome to Sup My Dogs. Sorry, wrong intro. For Malamations, I'm Joshua. This is the last. Well, I'm not sure I'll count as the last speed draw, but more like the last ninja of the original four that's being turned into a transformer. As you guys see, you already saw what Zane looks like as a transformer, and in this transformer figure, I thought Zane was the final one. I kind of pushed a little bit more because there was an art contest that involved with Ninjago, and I was already drawing the ninjas as Transformers. And I was like, you know what? I need to finish drawing Zane, who's the last original out of the four ninjas. Beside, like I know people count Lloyd and Nia as a original ninja, like in the show, but if you're a true Ninjago fan, you will now count Lloyd and Nia as the original ninjas. If we're gonna be honest here with ourselves, so yeah, I really like this transformer, like how nice and clean it is. Granted, Zane is a white ninja, so I didn't have the color in that much of this character. And the poster, if you want to see the art poster I made, go check out my Instagram or Blue Sky or Threads, one of those other social media platforms to see it because I posting on there. There's a few, I do spend more time on Instagram than those two other websites, which I'm pretty sure you guys already know, and I said this in a previous video. And you guys are welcome to check those platforms out. And if you have seen one, leave a comment down below, like your art looks cool, or criticize it about it if you like. But anyways, back onto Zane. So Zane is known as the White Ninja, the Titanium Ninja, Ice Ninja. To be honest, Zane is probably like the Ninjago character that went through the most changes in the entire franchise. Because, he thought he was human and then learned he was a robot, sacrificed himself, got a new body, he becoming Titanium Ninja for a while, and then became the Ice Emperor when he lost memory and got corrupted by the scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu. And now in season 19, his body got damaged again. Not very many parts can help him repair himself. So they made him into a big giant robot. And and always he turned back to normal in like part 2 of season 19, which is gonna come out soon. Looking forward to that. Can finally watch the final conclusion of the show. Well, of the season. Excited for that. And also, in this robot, since Zane became the Titanium Ninja and went through a lot of changes, I thought it would have been cool to make him a triple changer, unlike the other ninjas. When I think of Zane as a triple changer, the two vehicle modes I picked is ground and flight vehicles. Because if when I know there's a transformer out there that transforms into a jet and a helicopter, and that feels completely useless if we all have to be honest with ourselves here, like literally that's utterly useless. Like, why do you have to like fly alt modes? Like, would it just be better to just have a different alt mode, I forgot which transformer that is. I know it's a Decepticon, but yeah. Anyways, he's another cool transformer. Well, the alt modes I picked for him is of course his snow machine from Rise of the Snakes. Like, granted, I think I'm having a hard time escaping the Rise of the Snakes. Like, come on, best like vehicle designs there. All the vehicle designs are good and cool, but I think those ones are the most iconic. Besides the original dragons, I think. And mostly, I picked the Legacy version. I do have the Legacy set of the snow machine, and it's fun. I don't have the original one, sadly, so And another ultimate I pick is hovercopter. Reason why is because I think the hovercopter is a cool vehicle, very unique how it's designed and built. I actually really like this. That I would have loved to have this as a kid. I might probably find it in like some like I don't know some event like I did at a Comic Con. But it was actually look like a cool, decent set that I like it. That they bother making a vehicle in the Lego Dimensions um video game, which come on, if you guys are a Lego fan, you know what I'm talking about. Um and also I am a bit surprised, like when the Legacy line were making Nindroid sets, like granted they only made like two sets evolve in the reboot season, which of course is like Kai's fire jet and Jay's and Cole's combo vehicle, which totally understandable and reasonable sets to become legacy sets. But I do feel like they should have made the hover jet. But I understand why, because they made a titanium mech set based off the possession season, the ghost season, which that's reasonable why. But if they bring Legacy back, I feel like that should be the next set they should make. And yeah, I really like the hover helicopter. Like it's very unique for like average Lego sets. And another cool thing I do like about this transformer, like the character design I went off is yes, Dragon Rising season one suit, but I feel like I lean a little bit more towards his big build, because I saw a bunch of memes on the internet of calling Zane Zane Prime, which I think is a little bit hilarious for Ninjago and Transformer fans, which I could definitely see it. Like his power source does look like the Matrix of Leadership, well, more like the Matrix of Ice. And another cool thing I do like about this Transformer is like, yes, I did brought a little of the original Titanium Ninja design because I like the old Titanium Ninja visor piece, which is kind of like Two Face of Zane, like his regular titanium face, and one when he puts his mask on and he has like visor that can scan things, decode things. I actually like that, so I decided to add a little bit of that of the element, which I think is cool. And you guys are welcome to judge me of how my Shuriken of Ice looks because those were really hard. I'm not joking; they were so hard. You had to draw like a dragon in three different angles, and it was so hard. Like, granted, I know there's some internet trick where I can like mirror it in three ways, and there you go. But it was just so difficult that the people who animate the Shurikens of Ice, bravo to them. Like, yeah, bravo. But anyways, I really like how this design looks, and granted, I kind of went with like, you know, try to give it like like a little challenge of combining two characters. Well, not two characters, two vehicles. Sorry, I'm blurring. Of putting it on one robot body because that's a little bit hard uh, for triple changers because you had to visualize where the vehicle parts are going to be in Transformers, and if you have one that has two alt modes, like two separate alt modes, you had to visualize where those two vehicles would be. Like for instance, the propeller part, which I put on the back as like if you're wondering what that ring thing is there, can also work as like the rear tire of the snow machine. And I put the ski parts on like his thighs because I don't know where else to put those to be honest. But I thought it was a good decent spot to put those and use like the seats back of the as a shoulder pad for him. So yeah. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I have fun drawing these. I'm gonna take a little break and go back being a bit more serious with my travel videos, which I slowly working on, but being around the bush. And I'm just making these for you guys to enjoy more of my content. Please click like and share and follow below. Bye.